What up, what up, what up, what up? It's Monday Fun Day, everybody. Rise with the sun. Get up, get moving, do something new. If you ain't an athlete, if you're not a gym rat, you don't have to be in the gym to do something new. Read a new book, read a new article, go outdoors, make a new friend. I know it's COVID and everything. It don't matter, man. This 2021. We in the new year. You already know what I did new. That's gone. It is what it is, man. It's gone. It's what it do, you know. I'm about to jump on the Jacob's ladder. I'm gonna get more of this drip going on. Everybody, y'all stay blessed, man. I know I shocked some of y'all with the post. I know I shocked y'all with the new cut, but it's a new cut. It's a new attitude, new philosophy. It's a new year. What you doing new? It's Monday. Rise. It's Monday Fun Day. Rise. Do something. Go sprint. Go eat a salad. You know what I'm saying? Be vegan for a day. Do a juice fast for a day. Whatever you gotta do, man. Bring something new to your life. New energy. 2021. We out here.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell it. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yes, sir. What is going on? What up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I'm your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, man. Y'all know how I get down, man. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the motherfucking building. And I'm back with another one. Yes, sir. Back with another one. So, another little tidbit from the Bob ARUM video. Bob ARUM was on Barbershop Conversations, and Barbershop was asking him, and big ups to Fred, you know what I'm saying? Fred Hawthorne out there doing his thing. Barbershop asked him about Terence Crawford and what's the plan for Terence Crawford? What's the plans for Terence Crawford going up in 2021? What's good, Austin GT? And I guess I'll just play out what he said.
You would do Crawford Porter for $1 million in a heartbeat. Has there been any discussions with Team Porter and Crawford?
Yeah. I read someplace that he felt I had insulted him by only offering him $1 million. Well, I'm old-fashioned. I don't know why $1 million would be an insult to anybody.
He believes.
So they're right there. So Fred asked him about the Sean Porter situation. And we all know Sean Porter came out and he said he felt a little bit disrespected by the offer for Terence Crawford. He felt like he was worth more than $1 million. Bob is saying, you know, hey, I don't know why $1 million wouldn't insult anybody, especially in the times that we are in now. You know what I'm saying? But Sean Porter did do an interview and say, hey, man, you know what? $1 million is kind of low for me. I value myself a little bit higher than $1 million. But let's get on to the rest of the audio.
Believes he's worth more because he's been in one pay-per-view. He's a 2-time champion, and he believes he brings fans.
Well, then he should work a deal with me on an upside. But I ain't guaranteeing. I'm not guaranteeing more than $1 million. It's not in these times.
So there you go again. He's like, hey, if Porter really believed that he brings the fans, that he brings a certain level of cachet, that if Porter believed that he brings more to the table than what Bob is offering him, Bob simply said, you know what? Make me come up with a deal where you get a nice upside. If we put the fight on pay-per-view and the numbers come in for it and there are great numbers because you are a great fighter and you have that level of fans that will buy your pay-per-view, we will give you an upside. But right now in these times, I simply cannot guarantee more than $1 million, especially when I got to pay Crawford a mandatory minimum. So, I mean, again, it comes, man, and more times than not, right? More times than not, this boxing comes down to business. Simple as that. This boxing comes down to business, the business of the sport. Will the business of the sport allow us to get the fight that we want? And right now, Bob Arum is sticking to his guns. He don't believe that Sean Porter is worth more than $1 million guaranteed. He don't believe that. Let's put a little bit more audio because we're gonna get to the Keith Thurman topic.
So what's the status of Terence Crawford? Manny Pacquiao came out today and he said he mentioned 2 names, Spence and McGregor.
Now Fred is referring to the show that we did a couple of days ago, and the Manny Pacquiao did an article with I forgot the article name. Damn, sorry, article. I forgot the article. The publication of the article, but he did say that he was looking at Errol Spence, but he also said Errol Spence was he was slow. He's not faster than Thurman, and he wants to get the experience of fighting a MMA fighter. He wants to get the experience of fighting a MMA fighter. So I don't know how much in the runnings Errol Spence is, honestly. I don't know how much Errol Spence is going to get that Manny Pacquiao fight. But let's hear from Bob.
He did not mention Terence Crawford. What's next for Terence Crawford?
I really don't know. We have to talk to him and work out a deal where we get an appropriate opponent. But again, I haven't addressed that. I've been busy on other things. And
see, again, you can tell Bob is a little bit still salty from the whole Terence Crawford situation, the whole Terence Crawford debacle, the whole Bud, the whole thing. Like you can tell that he's still a little bit salty from that whole situation. And I mean, you know, hey, sometimes we let our emotions get the best of us. And when that happens, you know what I'm saying, normally leads to outburst or like Bob had.
Funny, they called me this weekend.
Okay.
To tell me that.
Okay. And Manny wants $20 million probably, right? Minimum $15, $20 million.
I wish I could get him for 20.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming into the barbershop, man. I guess Bo Mac and them are gonna have to wait a little bit longer, man.
It's not true. The idea he hasn't talked to me, that's absolutely true.
Mm-hmm.
Because I shunted him over, and we thought the best thing would be for Todd to talk to him and for Todd to handle it. And he knows that.
Mm-hmm.
Because then if he starts talking to me and then I start talking to Todd, it's a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
Todd has the authority to make any and all matches.
Okay.
And he's jiving around.
Okay.
You know, well, I'm pretty sure we could get that fight done. But again, let me just, if you double dip and two guys are talking to the same person, you're just wasting time. You can't get the work done.
Gotcha. Makes sense. So, any update on Crawford Spence?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that in talking to Heyman, we can get that fight done.
All right, so he said if there's any update on Crawford and Spence, but he also said in talking to Heyman, he believed that they can get that fight done. So let's hope as a boxing public, let's hope as a boxing community that we get the fight that we want, that we get that ultimate fight between Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford, something that everybody is clamoring for.
The only fight that makes sense that anybody's going to make any money with. So I'm pretty sure.
I agree. Right now in the welterweight division, since Manny Pacquiao wants to fight Conor McGregor, that's the fight that y'all gonna make money on, especially doing right now at this time. You ain't really gonna make no money on no other fights, man. At welterweight, we done seen what we needed to see. We seen what we needed to see.
Sure, we could get that fight done. But again, let me just tell you, from the promoter standpoint, for the people who have to raise the money and do the fight, that fight can't happen, and other big fights can't happen until the pandemic is gone. All those revenue streams working. You ever fight Wilder after what Wilder said to him? He regards it as you ever fight Wilder. Then he has to decide whether he wants to fight another couple of weeks. Want to fight Wilder?
Ever went to meet what's going?
High reward. Hey, interested in fighting is because
and for the fans' sakes, to put your best foot forward for
a gypsy.
To the barbershop.
Wilder Fury 3.
So in total, Bob Arum also said that Keith Thurman and his team reached out to Bob Arum to possibly make a Terence Crawford fight. Now, I don't know the terms of what they reached out, but Bob did say, you know what, Keith Thurman, make me a proposal and we can see possibly if we can get the fight done. So we're going to see what kind of proposal Keith Thurman and his team comes up with. And hopefully, man, that fight can happen because I like Keith Thurman, man. He's a good talker. He's gonna sell the fight, gonna do a lot of brash talking at Terence Crawford, and we know Bud ain't gonna back down, especially when somebody like Keith Thurman. I know we know Keith Thurman and Bud ain't really, you know what I'm saying, friendly with each other. So we know there's animosity there. But with that being said, I mean, that's a hell of a fine fight. I like that fight more than I like the fight with Sean Porter. I think Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying, done more and accomplished more than what Sean Porter done accomplished. And honestly, man, I just think Keith Thurman is a better salesman, better showman, maybe even a better boxer than Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? It's like I know what I'm gonna get with Sean Porter. He's gonna come up, he's gonna be rough, he's gonna pressure, and he's gonna come up that much short. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come up that much short against the elite competition. I've seen Keith Thurman beat Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. I've seen Keith Thurman lose to an all-time great in Manny Pacquiao. Let's see if he'll beat somebody that's perceived as the best pop fighter in the world. Somebody that some people believe that ain't really had a real test at welterweight. Can Keith Thurman be that real test for Bud at welterweight? I mean, according to people, some of y'all gonna say Keith Thurman washed up. Oh, he injured. He injury prone. He this, he that. But the man got the same amount of accolades as Errol Spence. He been unified. He beat Danny. He beat Sean Porter before Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He got in the Manny Pacquiao fight. Came up short, but he still got it. So he got the same amount of accomplishments at 147 as Errol Spence. And if it wasn't for Keith Thurman, wouldn't be no WBC belt around Errol Spence's waist. Keith Thurman let that belt go. He let that belt go. All right, man. Let me see what Bo am talking about, man. He said call him. Oh, let me try to call Bo Mac, man. See if we can get the interview going. Let me see what he say. He might not even answer. He probably won't even answer. He said 3 hours and shit. It's been three hours. Nope. No answer. So yeah, man. It's like try to again. I mean, y'all know what it is, man. Sometimes we get it, sometimes we don't. It's just how that shit plays out. You feel me? Trying to get Bo Mac on for the interview. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay live. This was just like a little quick report show. Keith Thurman, Terence Crawford. Can we get it going? I like the fight. I like the concept of the fight. To me, it's a damn good fight. I like both guys. I think both guys come out and both guys have good fighting ability. I think Keith Thurman, man, he just seems like a new Keith. You know what I'm saying? Like when you watch him on his IG, he seems at peace. He seems like he's really starting to hone in. Like he really starting to like I don't want to say become a true professional because that seems like a bad word, but he's really going and taking care of his body, doing the hyperbolic tank, doing the sauna, doing different things to ensure. We seen him cycling on the bike. I mean, Keith Thurman, we seen him in the gym. Like he is actually, you know what I'm saying? Seems like he's taking everything seriously. I don't know if he got a fight day coming up soon. I haven't heard anything. I don't know what PBC's schedule is looking like, but Keith Thurman is absolutely, in my opinion, looking like he's starting to take things very seriously. And we all know Bud is a worker. We all know Bud always in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Bud in the gym from sun up to sundown, Monday to Monday. Don't matter what's going on. Bud is in that thing. In a matchup with these two guys, I mean, that's a real test for Bud, right? Everybody said Kell Brook wasn't really no test. How many of y'all out there think Keith Thurman is really a test for Terence Crawford? How many of y'all think Keith Thurman is really a test for Terence Crawford? Or is Keith Thurman damaged goods? Is Keith Thurman damaged goods now? A lot of people saying, "Oh, he damaged goods." I don't buy into that philosophy. I don't buy into the philosophy because you get injured in a fight. It's a fight, dog. It's a literally fight where you guys are throwing powerful, fast punches at each other. You're bound to get an injury. That's just the name of the game. That's just the name of the game, man. It's boxing. You're putting your body on the line, on display. You're battling like gladiators with your body. So I don't buy into the concept of damaged goods. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy into that. If he done had the proper time off, which I think he has, he ain't fought Manny Pacquiao since 2019. I think he's ready. I think he's healed. He should be healed. And maybe you give him a tune-up fight first. And maybe you go out there and you find somebody that you can tune him up with. You know what I'm saying? Find a good tune-up fight for him. And then you go into a Terence Crawford fight. But I like the fact I like the fact that Keith Thurman has reached back out to Bob Arum about making the fight with Terence Crawford. Not Keith Thurman personally, but a member of Keith Thurman's team. Them reached out to Bob Arum about making the fight with Terence Crawford. I think that this is a step in the right direction as far as boxing goes. I forgot, man. I forgot to put see my thing. Yeah. If anybody want to call in, you can. I forgot. I'm sorry. I didn't put the number up there. If you guys want to call in, you can. Let me know your opinion about this Keith Thurman and Terence Crawford. But overall, man, I think it's an excellent fight. I think it's a fight that both guys should be willing to take. A lot of smack talking has been talked between both guys in the past. I think this right here, you know what I'm saying, would go a long way to shut up all that trash talk. But I respect both guys. I do favor Bud in the fight. I think Bud is just a more complete, more all around boxer than anybody in the welterweight division. Not just Keith Thurman. That goes for anybody out there, from Keith to Sean to Danny to Earl. You know what I'm saying? Bud is the guy that is absolutely the boogeyman. He's the nightmare. And for Keith Thurman to be willing to go after that boogeyman, go after that nightmare, okay. I like it. I do. And that's how it should be. That's how it should be, man. We should get these kind of fights. We need these kind of fights. If we can't get the best fight possible in Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, this is the fight we need. This is the fight that the fans should relish. Should like look at it and be like, oh, okay, we got a good one, baby. We got a solid grade A fight. Grade A, not grade B, C, D, E, or F. Grade A fight. And sooner or later, man, I want to see Bud just fight somebody over at PBC. That's all I want to do, man. I want to see Bud fight one of these PBC dudes, man. Give me Keith Thurman, the man who got one loss, the man who got wins over Danny Garcia and Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want Sean Porter. The only win he got is a win over Danny Garcia. And a win over Ugas that he scraped by. We all know Ugas should have won that fight. So with that being said, man, it's like, give me one time, right? He was unified. He was once perceived the top dog in the division. I want him. I want somebody that done been unified. I don't, man, Sean Porter is a good fighter. He is. But he ain't done what Keith Thurman done at the welterweight division. He ain't put on like Keith Thurman done put on at the welterweight division. We need top flight fighters against top flight fighters. Keith Thurman only got one loss to a legend. He only lost to a legend. And y'all want to say he ain't ready? What? He ain't. He healed. Elbow is good. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button on your way in, man. Mike on Sports, man. We're just talking about a little Keith Thurman and a little Terence Crawford, man. The fight that if we can't get Earl and Bud, then why not make us the next best thing, man? I love this kind of shit, man. These are the kind of fights that really make the sport. Everybody think Bud ain't faced nobody. That's the growing narrative about Terence Crawford. He ain't faced nobody. So give Keith Thurman a tune-up. Dust him on off, get him a tune-up. Make sure he look great. I don't want no excuses. I want Keith Thurman to look the best he ever looked in his tune-up. Make sure, but y'all make him look like goddamn he's Superman. So when he get in there with Bud, ain't no excuses, baby. Ain't no excuses. Straight up. I'm just saying. Well, what y'all think? What y'all think? Phone lines is open, man. You want to call in 317-220-6995. That is 317-220-6995, man. Call Mike on Sports, man, and let me know your mindset. Let me know how you feel about Keith Thurman possibly mixing it up with pound for pound king. Yeah, they call him one of the baddest men on the planet. They call him one of the baddest men on the planet. In one corner, you got Al Heyman. In the other one corner, you got Bob Arum. On one side, you got Keith Thurman. On one side, you got Bud Crawford. And I just, man, please give me this fight. Do it for the fans, man. I know Leonard Ellerbe say boxing bigger than the fans, but I don't believe him. I know Leonard Ellerbe say boxing bigger than the fans, but I don't believe him. These are the kind of fights that fans salivate over. We fucking salivating over this fight. Y'all can't tell me you're not feeling the way when you see this. Keith Thurman, one time, a healthy one time, a one time who's taking care of his body. That might be a dangerous one time Keith Thurman right there. And let's not get him mistaken. A Hall of Fame legend only beat him by split decision. He only beat him by split decision. Keith Thurman was turning on his motor. Damn, Jalen, you ain't know about snowfall? That's your fault. If you don't know about snowfall, that's your fault. I'm waiting for the new season to come out. But at the end of the day, man, I love this fight. I know it's a lot of variables that gonna go into making this fight with the different sides of the street and the Al Heyman and PBC and Bob Arum and Top Rank. Then you got Fox. Then you got ESPN. All these guys got to agree on shit that really just holds everything up. All these guys got to agree on stuff that might just hold everything up. And I mean, honestly, man, I don't know, man. I want to see this fight, though. I want to see this fight play out, man. I really do. Keith done cut his hair off. New year, new me. That's what he was talking about. He said, new year, new me. New year, new Keith, man. New year, new Keith. Terence Crawford, Keith Thurman. Would you enjoy this fight? Would you possibly even buy this fight? I don't know the particulars of how it's going to play out about pay-per-view and all that. But Bob Arum also said that he believes Keith Thurman is also worth about $1 million, which, I mean, it's kind of harsh, but during these times, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how much money ESPN is giving Top Rank to put on Terence Crawford events. So if they ain't shutting out the money, I mean, I'm sure Bob's not going to shut out any extra of his money that he don't have to put on a Terence Crawford event after hearing what he said about Bud Crawford. But with that being said, man, y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know what I'm about. Just a quick little report show. Keith Thurman, Terence Crawford, 2021. Who knows? We shall see. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in, on your way out. It don't matter, man. As long as you smash that thumbs up button. I appreciate everybody out there supporting Mike on Sports. Until next time, yes, sir. Yo, Mike, drop that beat on.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell it. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Ross, the boss, Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back.